Hello, this is second part of how to create CRUD REST API in Codeigniter, and in this part, we will see how to insert data into MySQL table by using API in Codeigniter application. In previous part, we have seen how to fetch all data from MySQL table by using API and display on web page in table format in Codeigniter application. Now for insert or add data, we have go to API view file, and here we have write button type is equal to button, ID is equal to add button. By click on this button, modal will pop up for insert data. After this, we have create span tag with ID attribute is equal to success message. Under this tag, we will display success message of insert, update or delete data operation, using API. Here we can see Bootstrap modal skeleton code here. We will use Bootstrap modal for insert or update data. Here we have add ID attribute is equal to user modal. In this modal, we have make HTML form by writing form tag with attribute method is equal to post, ID is equal to user form. In modal title class, we have write modal title like add user. This title will be seen on header of the modal. In modal body class, we have write input type is equal to text, name, and ID is equal to first name. Under this tag, user can insert first name details. For display validation error of first name data, here we have write span tag with ID is equal to first name error. Now for enter last name details, here we have write input type is equal to text, name, and ID is equal to last name. Same way for display last name text box validation error. Here we have write span tag with ID is equal to last name error. Now we have go to modal footer class, and here we have write input type is equal to hidden, name and ID is equal to user ID. In this tag we will store user ID value. Below this, we have write input type is equal to hidden, name and ID is equal to data action, and value is equal to insert. We will use this tag value at server side for insert or update data. After this form submit form data, here we have write input type is equal to submit, name and ID is equal to action, and value is equal to add. By click on this button form data will be submitted. Now we have moved to write jQuery code, and here we have write $with button ID add button, with click event, so when we have click on add button, then this block of code will execute. Under this, we have write $with form ID user form with 0 index.reset method. It will reset all form field value. After this, we have write $with division tag class modal title with text method, and under this we have write add user. It will set this text as modal title. Now we want to set action hidden field, so here we have write $with hidden tag ID action, with value method, and under this, we have write add. It will assign this value to hidden tag, with ID action. After this, we have write $with hidden tag ID data action, with value method, and under this we have write insert. It will assign this value to hidden tag, with ID is equal to data action. Lastly, we want to pop up modal on web page, so here we have write $with modal ID user modal, with modal method, and under this we have write show. Now we have proceed for submit form data, so here we have write $with document selector, with on method, and under this we have write submit event, with form ID user form, so when form has been submitted, then this block of code will execute. Under this, first we have write event.prevent default method. It will stop to reload form after submit. After this, we have start write Ajax request. Under this, first we have write URL option set to base URL function, with test API/action. It will send request to action method, test API class. In second option, we have write method. Here we can define which form data submission method we have to use for send data to server, so here we have use post method. In third option, we have write data, and in this option we can define which data we want send to server, so here we have write $the selector with serialize method. It will convert form data into URL encoded string. In fourth option, we have write data type, and here we have write JSON, so it will receive data from server in JSON format. Lastly, we have write success callback function. This function has been called if Ajax request completed successfully, and it will receive data from server. Under this function, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write data.success. If this condition true, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block, we have write $with form ID user form, with 0index.reset method. It will reset all form fields. After this, we want to hide modal from web page, so here we have write $with modal ID user modal with modal method, and under this we have write hide. Now we want to display last inserted data on web page, so here we have called fetch data function. It will display latest data on web page in HTML table format, with edit and delete button. Below this, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write $with hidden tag ID data action, with value method is equal to insert. If this hidden tag value is equal to insert, then it will execute if block of code. Under this, we have write $with span tag ID success message, with HTML method, and under this, we have write data inserted message. This message will be displayed above HTML table. After this, we have again write if statement, and under condition, we have write data.error. If this condition true, then it will execute if block of code. Under this, we have write $ with span tag ID first name error, with HTML method, and under this we have write data.firstName error, it will display first name text box validation error, under this tag. Below this, we have write $ with span tag ID last name error, with HTML method, and under this we have write data.lastName error, it will display last name text box validation error, under this tag. Now we have go to test API controller class action method, and here we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $data action variable value is equal to insert. If this condition true, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block, we have write $API URL variable is equal to localhost /tutorial/codeigniter/API/insert, this API URL for insert data into MySQL table. Below this, we have write $form data variable is equal to array. In this array first key, we have write first name, and in value we have write form data of text box with name first name. In second key, we have write last name, and in value we have write form data of text box with name last name. Here we have store form data into this $form data variable in array format. Now we have write $client variable is equal to curl init function, and under this we have write $API URL variable, it will init curl resource. Below this, we have write curl set option function, with 3 argument like $client variable, curl option post, set to true, it will enable HTTP post request used by HTML forms. After this, we have write curl set option function with 3 argument like $client variable, curl option post fields, and third argument we have write $form data variable, it will convert form data into JSON string. Below this, we have again write curl set option function, with 3 argument like $client variable, curl option return transfer set to true, it will set the return value of curl execution in JSON format. Now we have write $response variable is equal to curl execute function, and under this we have write $client variable, it will execute curl request, and receive data from API URL and store data in $response variable. Lastly, we want to close curl request, so here we have write curl close method, and under this, we have write $client variable, it will close curl resource. Now we want to send data to Ajax request, for this here we have write echo statement with $response variable, it will send data to Ajax request. Now we have go to API controller, and here we have make insert method, this method will receive data for insert data into MySQL table. Under this, first we want to validate data, so here we have write $this, with form validation library object, with set rules method, with 3 argument like, variable name first name, in label we have write first name. And in rules we have write required, it will validate first name data. After this, we have write $this, with form validation library object, with set rules method, with 3 argument like, variable name last name, in label we have write last name. And in rules we have write required, it will validate last name data. Now we have write, if statement and under condition we have write, $this with form validation library object, with run method, this method will run validator, if all data is proper then it will execute if block, otherwise it will execute else block of code. Suppose there is any validation error occur, then it will execute else block of code. Under this, we have write $array variable is equal to array. In this first key, we have write error, and in value we have set to true. In second key, we have write first name error, and in value we have write form error method, with first name, it will return error for first name data. In third key, we have write, last name error and in value, we have write form error method, with last name, it will return error for last name data. But suppose all data proper, then it will execute if block of code, and here we have write $data variable is equal to array. In this array first key, we have write first name, and in value we have write trim method, with $this, with input object with post method, and under this we have write first name. In second key, we have write last name, and in value we have write trim method, with $this, with input object with post method, and under this we have write last name. This way we have store data in $data variable. Now for insert data, here we have write $this, with API modal object, insert API method, and under this we have write $data variable, it will insert data into MySQL table. Now we have go to API model class, and here we have make insert API method, with $data as argument. Under this method, we have write $this with database object, with insert method, and under this we have write sample table and $data variable, it will make insert query, and execute insert query, and insert data into sample table. Now we have go to API controller class, and here we have write $array variable is equal to array, and under this key we have write success, and in value we have write true. Now send this API response to PHP script, so here we have write echo statement with JSON encode function, and under this we have write $array variable, it will send response in JSON format. Now we have check output in browser. Friends, here first we have refresh web page. After refresh of web page, here on web page we can see add button has been appear on web page. Now we have click on add button. After click on add button, here we can see modal has pop up on web page, and under modal we can see form with add button. Now we have click on add button. After click on add button, without entering into data, then under form we can see validation error. This error has been received from API. Now we have entered John in first name, and Smith in last name text box and click on add button. After click on add button, here modal has been hide, and success message on web page, and here on web page we can see last inserted data on web page in table. Now we have directly copy insert data API, and run in browser. After run in browser, then we can see validation error on web page, so here insert data is working. Now in next part, we will see how to update data using REST API in Codeigniter. If you have any query or input regarding this video tutorial, please comment your query or input in comment box. Or if you like this video tutorial, please share with your friends, or even you can also share on social media also. If you want to get more update regarding our video tutorial, please subscribe our YouTube channel for get more update regarding release of future video. Lastly, keep watching our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video tutorial.